They charge now towards the first fence, and they head towards it now and getting over it in the lead. Oh, there's one gone out wide there. Out wide on the track, it's Ale Red, I think it is, who's gone at the first, as they head now towards the second. And in the centre, Scots Grey with Coracor. They show the way. Is No Good is down there on the inside, and the riderless horse is racing after the field here. So they come up towards the chair, and Coracor, the leader from Is No Good and Where Are You Now, and then 10 Shook Men over on the far side. Longshanks is right there in the centre with Scots Grey, and then on the inside, on the near side, Ilathu. They all got over the chair. Back in the field is Churgan, followed then by Mr. Bossman, and then Scott Mail Boy on the near side as they head now to the water in front of the stands. Cassia Heights there as well. Jolly Bay cleared it in about 8th or 10th position from Super Nomad. Further back was Burrito, and then 10 Shook Men getting up on the inside. Dark Room is further back in the field, followed by Scott Mail Boy, and then Montifo from Super Nomad. Back in the field, Native Beat. Jolly Bay is out deep on the track, followed then by Hart Madoltian, then the Major. Grangewick Fighters well back, Wahiba Sands, Hermes, then Young Whack. They're followed then by Flinders Chase and Windross, and well back as Better Days as they head over the Melling Road now. Blazing Batman second last. Sigma.com is last as we join Ian Bartlett.
So over fence number 5, Coracor, the yellow jacket, shows in front from Is No Good, Longshanks, Scots Mail Boy. Mr. Bossman on the outside, being followed through there by Jolly Bay as they come down to the next Plane 1. Cassia Heights and Wahiba Sands just in behind the leaders as they get over that. Windross and Better Days towards the back. At the open ditch, Coracor from Longshanks with the noseband. Ilathu, Scott Mail Boy up on the outside from Scots Grey. Longshanks made a mistake. Super Nomad a blunder. Wahiba Sands blundered as well. Sigma.com is right at the back of the field, not enjoying himself as they come down to the next Plane 1. The green jacket now of Ilathu nods on landing with Mr. Bossman on his outside. Coracor and Jolly Bay with these as we join Tony O'Hare.
Coming to the fence before Beaches, Mr. Bossman out wide with the cheek pieces. Ilathu also prominent. Jolly Bay right in the firing line too. Coracor then towards the inside is No Good just behind these. They're followed by Burrito, and in the next group towards the outside is Scots Grey as they come down to Becher's Brook, and on the inside we have Coracor with Mr. Bossman. Ilathu, Jolly Bay is close up too. Scots Grey is just behind them, and Coracor is gone. Is No Good is gone. Burrito is gone. Hermes is also on the floor, so too is Hart Madoltian, and also on the floor is Native Beat. And as they go over the next, the Foinavon, the leader on the inside is Mr. Bossman from Jolly Bay. Scots Grey is in third place. Just behind these, Young Whack is improved. Out wide, Scott Mail Boy. Behind these on the inside is Montefault, and then comes Longshanks. After Longshanks is the Major. At the Canal Turn, Mr. Bossman. Scots Grey is gone. Scots Grey badly hampered a few, including Montefault. And they go on now towards Valentine's Brook. Mr. Bossman, Jolly Bay alongside. And third is Young Whack, fourth Scott Mail Bay. Super Nomad refused at the Canal Turn as we join Darren Owen.
Wahiba Sands has pulled up. They have 5 to jump, and the leader is Mr. Bossman. Jolly Bay down the outside. They rise together. They land in unison. Break then of about 3 or 4 lengths to Young Whack. Further back to Scott Mail Boy. Montefo's running a big race. Then Longshanks. Windross to the outside. Here's the open ditch. This is 4 from the finish. And Jolly Bay is down. Jolly Bay down. Hampers Young Whack, and it's Mr. Bossman in front narrowly here to Young Whack. Second place. Scott Mail Boy third. Windross is next. Dark Room is out of the race. Montifo is within striking distance. Cassia Heights is up the inside as they jump the third last. Further back is Longshanks, then Flinders Chase, Shergan, and then a few of them struggling, including Better Days and the Major. So they're racing to the Melling Road then, and it's Young Whack in front by a couple of lengths to Cassia Heights in second place. Scott Mail Boy's got every chance. They're back on the racecourse proper. Over to Jim McGrath.
Well, they've got 2 fences left to jump in this. Martell, Cognac, Topham Chase, and Young Whack is giving a great sight out in front here. It's Young Whack for Richie McGrath from Scott Mail Boy and Cassia Heights. Windross is coming into it. Montefoe is there in the centre. Longshanks, then the riderless horse. Behind them is Flinders Chase as they come around the turn. Better Days is now starting to get into the picture as well, only about 6 lengths off them, but any number of chances with 2 to jump. Young Whack is joined by Scott Mail Boy, and then on the near near side, Monty Foe as they jump the second last. Cassia Heights is right over on the far side from Longshanks. Windross is now starting to get interested. They're followed by, back behind them, Flinders Chase, and then Better Days at the last now. And on the near side, Scott Mail Boy, preceded by the riderless horse as they come now towards the elbow. And it's Scott Mail Boy, Cassia Heights, Young Whack, they're fighting it out from Longshanks. They race up towards the elbow. Scott Mail Boy being tackled by Cassia Heights on the near side. Cassia Heights and Scott Mail Boy from Young Whack, and Longshanks is running on from a mile back. Then Flinders Chase, Cassia Heights preceded by the loose horses, a length and a half in front. Longshanks coming home with a wet sail, but Cassia Heights has done enough to win for Jim Cullity. He's magic around the national course and he wins it again. In second, Longshanks. In third then is Scott Mail Boy, followed then by Flinders Chase, and behind them is Monty Foe. Then Better Days from Windross, and then the Blazing Batman Shergan, the Major. A long gap in the field to 10 Shook Men, then Sigma.com, and last to finish Ilathu. The rest have been pulled up, and the winner, what a remarkable jockey he is, a big race jockey. Jim Cullity on number 25, Cassia Heights, has got the money in the Topham, owned by B. Ridge and D. Hewitt, trained by Steve Brookshaw, and ridden by Jim Cullity. Second, number 18, Longshanks, owned by D.A. Holsall, trained by Kim Bailey and ridden by J.P. McNamara. Third, number 22, Scott Mail Boy, owned by George Tobbett, trained by Howard Johnson, ridden by Graham Lee. And fourth is Flinders Chase, ridden by Noel Feely. But Jim Cullity, there he is. He's won 3 Gold Cups and a Grand National. Now he's won a Topham.
Well, tremendous performance, riding performance by Jim Cullity. He really is the specialist over these fences, and he has enjoyed a